territory, but you guys came out fired up.
We had a great crowd there. You know, a lot of parents drove down for this game, and it opened up well with Brian off the ball screen. We wanted to take advantage of maybe their big guys not defending Brian well off the ball screen. I thought we did a great job of that.
Defensively, Chris Wright comes up with a steal, and you guys are off to the races.
Well, our defense was good the whole game. It really was. And we wanted to push the ball and attack the basket and score in open court. And I thought, you know, we did a very good job of that throughout the whole game.
Always talk about what Kurt does away from the ball. Gets a rebound there, and now he gets fouled on the rebound. You guys get the ball again.
You know, he did a great job. I mean, he's guarding a guy that they throw into him. And he did a great job of anchoring our defense. You'd have to watch the game film, and you could pick out 40 plays that he did a terrific job of. And here's London pushing the ball, high glass, good finish. And again, our mentality of attacking and not, you know, kind of sitting around and letting their zone or their press come to us. Us going after them was a big difference in today's game.
Guys jumped out to a 7-0 run, and then Brian Roberts just went to work.
He really did. And again, off of ball screens, off the pass. They ran some zone. We run a special play here to get him a three. That was from NBA plus range. And as I said, you know, he proved that. And this day, he was the best player on the court.
And he was smirking a little bit, talking a little smack to the opposing team, which got everybody going. And then here he is on a little fast break again, and he'll just put it in.
That's a runner. That is a great guard shot for any guard. And he's done a very good job of really making good decisions in the open court. Here's a great move by Thiago. And boy, we got a lot of production from a lot of different guys. You know, guys with 4, 6, 7 points. You know, great hustle play by London there. And you know what? For 40 minutes, we scrapped and played hard, and that was a difference in the game.
And that's the key, all those little things. Defensive possessions, you guys were able to get the ball back. Here on a fast break, Andre Sandoval knocks down the three. 11-0 on fast break points in the first half.
Well, that was, you know, again, that's something that we want to get done, and Andre was set, and it was a good throw-ahead pass. And, you know, when you mix in the great team play and the great effort with guys like Brian Roberts making unbelievable individual plays, then you got something special going.
Chris Wright finally gets started after Andre puts that in, and then towards the end of the first half there, Chris is going to finally go to work. Gets a shot blocked a couple of times, but he puts it back up.
You know, Chris played with great energy today. Rebounded the ball well, did some good things. You know, on the road, it's hard for a freshman. He was aggressive with the ball. This is a great finish right here. And again, you know, he really showed why, you know, up 8 at half, he made a big difference in that first half.
Second half, Jimmy Binney comes out and knocks down that three.
Big shot there, and we're able to, again, attack the pressure and do some different things. And, you know, tough shot there. Jimmy, I thought maybe was a charge. And, you know, these guys are good. And you got to play defense every single possession and make different plays. And, you know, we did some good things with that.
They come out, go on a 13-0 run, take a 2-point lead. But the one thing about the Flyers this season is that they don't get rattled. They just hang in there.
They had great poise. You know, I thought we took a couple quick shots. This was a big play. You know, we got a little isolation with Brian on character, and that's a mismatch. And Brian did a great job of kind of settling us down. This was a big shot. Special play out of sideline or baseline out of bounds. Jimmy off the glass. Big shot for us by our senior.
And then once again, Kurt backing down, and boy, he hit some good ones, didn't he?
That was a big shot. And, you know, we did some good things down the stretch. And free throw shooting, our defense, and, you know, this is a big play. Now we're pushing the ball down the court, and London finishes that play, and it's just a great finish.
Unbelievable shot there, and then once again, Brian Roberts taking over, and he just goes glass.
You know, and his head is up. He's making good decisions. And again, this is a great hustle play. Jimmy gets the turnover. We're on the break again. And you can see most of our points at the end of the game were either off free throws or transition.
Absolutely. They're trying to get back in this one, and they get a couple of easy baskets inside. But once again, you guys would try to turn up the defense. Chris gets a huge rebound, and then back the other way, you got to finish that.
Yeah, got to. And then, you know, Chris does a good job in our cutters action of just attacking the basket.
And then down the stretch, 8 for 8 in the last 1 minute of the ball game. 3 different guys perfect from the line. They hit a 3 right there that actually brought the game within 3, but then once again, 8 for 8 from the line in the last minute.
Yeah, very, very clutch, and great toughness that our guys show.
Dayton Flyers upset the 11th ranked team in the nation, the Louisville Cardinals, on the road, 70-65.